Today we're going to be taking the coaster challenge on Apple Zapple here at King's Dominion. So Apple Zapple is a Wild Mouse coaster. This will be my 6th Wild Mouse coaster that I've experienced so far from riding coasters from around the country. My first Wild Mouse coaster that I ever got to experience was Goofy Sky School over at Disney's California Adventure. And I'll never forget when I went on that coaster, because my friends and I, we were outside having lunch and we were right next to it, and we were just hearing people just screaming left and right on that coaster. So when I looked at Apple Zapple and I saw that this one is actually going to be a very similar coaster. Some Wild Mouse coasters I've experienced, the track layout looks the same, but they do have some differences. Like Apple Zapple, it reminds me of a lot like Goofy Sky School, because when you go up the lift hill, you know, you're going through the little sharp turns with the U on the tracks, where like when I went on Coast Rider over at Knott's Berry Farm, you go up the lift hill and then right away you're going down this major drop and you're going through around these dips before you go up and you start doing all the U parts of the ride. So looking at Apple Zapple, this looks like it's going to be a really fun coaster. Apple Zapple was a lot of fun. I would say the trains on this ride were a little bit bigger than Goofy Sky School and Coast Rider over at Knott's Berry Farm, because I actually had more leg room in this one. Some of the other Wild Mouse coasters I've been on, you're like literally like this, and you're like really tight in the trains, in the seats, and the lap bars can be really tight. The one thing I also noticed with Apple Zapple is that like Coast Rider over at Knott's Berry Farm, they have like this shin guard padding on the lap bar down below with your legs that kind of keep you in place, where Apple Zapple doesn't have that. It actually frees up your legs to be more comfortable, and it was just a really smooth ride, and I had a really fun first time experience. On a scream scale for Apple's Zapple, I would give this a 3. The intensity is low medium. This is a great ride for kids, for them to get acquainted with roller coasters, get them up to a more thrilling coaster down the road. You know, it's just really awesome. It's just like any other Wild Mouse coaster I've been on. If you haven't been on a Wild Mouse coaster ever, and you happen to be at King's Dominion, at least Apple's Zapple is a lot of fun. I highly recommend it, and at least give it a shot here at King's Dominion. Do you have what it takes to accept the Coaster Challenge? Well, now you can by purchasing a Coaster Challenge t-shirt. Please visit our website at www.coasterchallengeusa.com under store. All proceeds go to local charities for Tourette syndrome and autism.
Thank you for watching our episode. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to hit our next video, which is right here. Just go ahead and click on it. Don't be shy. Go ahead. It's right there waiting for you to watch.